As but a 10-year-old boy playing baseball, but one day harboring dreams of one day being a bodybuilder, Mike just knew his day would come. Young, fun, flexing his muscles for his mother and father in front of the public school, it was certainly a cool sight to see. Until one day in the baseball field, after taking a swing and then a step, followed by a few more, it wasn't long before Mike was face planted, shaking on the floor while layers of cheers turned to chatter. Rattled, and in no way would they be waiting for aid, his parents packed him into their trunk and then they rushed him away, only to later find that his heart had failed. Yes, his young, healthy 10-year-old boy found himself at war with a form of cardiac arrest, for in his chest, his best beating being 2 sizes too large, they said. And as for the blood within his chest, his best beating, bringing in too much, they said it must be replaced. They repeated, but this sequence isn't the cheapest and the waiting lists are extensive. Mike's mother's knees became the weakest as she mentally went off the deep end, thinking that these are the only people that she has to depend on while watching her only child fighting for his existence. And the only thing on the hospital staff's minds are expenses. His existence is at stake, his father says. Tears wallowing beneath pupils. Futile it would be to tell them that he didn't have it, but tragic it would be if he didn't. This sounded far too much like a death sentence, but tempted to save his son's life and have his name on that list. Teeth and fists clenched, his father embarked on a journey to generate what was needed. Starting first with collecting money from ones that owed him. Then anything with value that folks would buy, he sold them, molding but a portion of the money. Yet it still had managed to not be enough, for the hospital staff had still decided that their time was up and that the Mike would be released without further medical attention. And that I failed to mention that they would not give back any money that they had spent, so name still not on list, heart still the size of 3 fists, constantly watching Mike's heart rate drop below what is necessary to live. His father decided that to save his son's life, he shall take his gun in hand, barrel in mouth clear. Mike lives. As his eyelids fly open, following hospital doors, following a moment where his family had danced with hopelessness after hope, then help had arrived at a time where a moment was managed by miracle, and if you're spiritual, you'd say all praises. It's amazing how a name came following unfortunate fate, faces elated to see a donor that matched Mike's before it was too late. In a state of supreme bliss, Mike's mother and father, they kiss as their kid continues to live, manifesting magic while flexing his muscles.